What's up, gang? Case here with our at-home Metcon for Saturday, November 14th. Had to think about that date for a second. Benchmark workout today, double baseline. Most of you have probably done baseline before, so we're just doubling the reps, still chipper style workout. In the gym, it's a 1,000 meter row, so if you have a rower at home, go for that. But for us at home, 800 meter run is going to be that first movement for today. On that run, let's talk about pacing. Set a moderate pace because you want to have some energy left in your legs for squats, which are going to be your next movement for today. So moderately difficult pace up to about that 600-700 meter mark. I want you coasting in for those last couple hundred meters so that you can catch your breath a bit and you're ready for the 80 air squats that are coming up. Once we get to those air squats, I want you to use a depth target for today. Ideally something when you finish, so this is actually a little high for me. I need to bring it off this plate. When you finish, your hip crease is below your knee. Standing tall at the top, having that target to keep you honest on those squats. Whatever depth you go to, be sure you're keeping good positions. So if you start to lose that tall chest or wide knees, things start to cave in as you get deeper, go ahead and stay a little higher. Do the height that's going to keep you in the best posture, in the best positions. But find a depth gauge today. It could be a stool. You could stack up some towels, just something that gives you an object to touch, but be sure you're not bouncing off of that object. After those 80 air squats, let's talk about splitting those air squats up. Know your strengths. You should find a breathing pace on your air squats. I like to breathe in for a rep, out for a rep. That keeps my breath rate down kind of slow. It gives me something to pace my reps off of and helps me keep my heart rate down. So for me, I went bigger, unbroken sets on those today. But if you need to, sets of 20 is a doable number, taking 3 to 5 breaths in between. After that, you've got 60 sit-ups. Sit-ups today can be bent knee, butterfly, or straight leg. When we come down, flexing that spine so we roll back, touching the ground behind us. Throw those elbows towards your hips. That helps you roll up properly. And then whatever version we're doing, make sure we get our shoulders forward of those hips at the top. Breathe in on the way back, out on the way up. That way you're breathing in while your chest and belly are open, and then out as you're crunching and contracting. That should get you into the best rhythm there. After that, we've got 40 push-ups. Push-ups, keep those hands close to our sides, elbows close to our sides. Perfect plank throughout. Chest touches ground in the bottom. Keep those quads off the ground. If you find yourself losing that plank, snaking up, or not getting that full range of motion, then elevate your hands up to an object and touch that object right about your sternum when you come down. On push-ups, come into those with a plan. Once those burn out, they don't come back. I went for sets of 10 today, so do what's manageable for you, always having a few reps left in the tank. Last movement today, we're doing 20 alternating devil's press. In the classic workout, it's rowing, which is a hinging pattern, so we're throwing in a hinging pattern for our at-home version. On these, popping down to the ground, dumbbell in one hand. When you pop in, try to land with that dumbbell right between your feet. That way you're set up for that snatch. From there, snatch to the top, and then you can switch on the way down, or you can switch once that dumbbell gets to the ground. As you get fatigued on those, you can use this method where you pop in, maybe feet aren't getting quite as far in, swing that bell up, but then still snatch to the top. So a couple different ways to skin the cat there. Just be sure you're keeping good positions, whichever version you do. Shorter workout than some of our prior Saturday workouts, probably going to finish in that 12 to 15-minute range. So give us a good high intensity push for this one today. Keep good technique throughout, and good luck on this workout. We'll see you guys back on Monday for our deload week.